Welcome to Popternative, where we dive into topical discussions from the worlds of pop culture, social media, and sports. Here is your host, Peter Remoliotis, aka PD Beats.
PD Beats here from Popternative, speaking to Liam Nicolosi about Diaries, streaming worldwide now on Netflix. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being here.
Hello, thank you.
It's pretty crazy. I mean, this is a show that has a lot of themes, a lot of important messages. A lot of the characters are kind of, it's the coming of age stuff, right? Like in school, figuring things out. What do you think about a lot of those kind of messages and themes? And is there one that you kind of like the most when it comes to working on this show?
All right. Well, first of all, I really like the whole idea of that there's so many themes in one show, because usually the themes are in shows to make them interesting, but finally there's one show that has all of them combined. So especially that it's for relatively young audience, like compared to the normal series that have these topics.
Yep.
I think it's really important that they're all jammed in there. So they I don't know, if a kid is watching it, he gets the whole bunch and sees all these different views.
There's going to be a lot of things, and they kind of stay throughout the whole season too. It's not just one episode and that's it. Yeah. It stays the whole season, Liam.
And they unravel through the whole season, which it's
amazing. I think that's one of the things people really enjoy about it. They're kind of on this journey with the cast, so to speak. You've worked on other projects, and I think you kind of touched on it a little bit in your answer there about how you love all the themes at once with Diaries. But can you talk more about what it was like working on Diaries compared to other projects you've also worked on in the past too, Liam?
All right. So I worked on other projects. The main other projects I've done is Heirs of the Night, which is a series that is in English. It came out on BBC for a while, and it talks about vampires, and I got to be a little vampire, so that was really cool. And probably the main difference from that set to this one was that here, the first thing that comes to mind is that I have a much bigger role. It's more intense. Every day I'm working, so I have to be on the ball, let's say.
Yeah.
And then probably the different types of set, because one Heirs of the Night they were from Holland, so it was that type of atmosphere, and then this one was Italian, so English, Italian. That's what I would say.
Absolutely. And they're also different stories and different kind of genres as well, right?
Yeah,
which is interesting. I think it's all storytelling and acting, but it's cool to be on different kind of sets and see the different vibes and everything with the stories. Exactly. So your character, Giulio, I'm just curious because, a lot of people work on shows where they play a character and they relate to their character a little bit. Maybe not a lot, but they're like, you know what? I'm like my character a little bit. Cool. But then there's some times where it's the exact opposite, where it's I'm not like my character at all. With Giulio specifically, are there similarities with Liam Nicolosi and Giulio, or do you find you guys are completely different?
No, there are similarities. There are.
You have different hair.
Oh, yeah. Well, I cut my hair. That was my hair. It wasn't a wig.
Well, no, now
I cut it because it was hard to handle, let's say.
But are there similarities though with your character? Do you find traits?
I think there are there are, and also because that character, we sort of I put quite a bit of myself in the character, also because they sort of matched in what they had to do. Yep. And it was easier to put some of Liam in it.
Yeah.
I don't relate to everything he does. Some things he does. So he does some mean jokes.
Some of the things.
Tricks,
he's the character in the show because you have Francesca Lacava who plays Ariana, and she's the mean girl and everything. Yeah. But Giulio does things where it's kind of why? What are you doing?
Yeah,
get out of here.
Exactly.
No, for sure. No, so that was your hair. I was just talking about the fact that Liam Nicolosi doing this interview now, and like it's the
No,
hair.
I know. Yeah.
Do a lot of people comment about the hair that Giulio has a cool head? Do you get that on social media a lot?
Oh yeah, sometimes I get some messages like, well, the first like when I cut my hair and posted a photo, they were like, oh my God, what a glow up. Oh my, is it the same guy? I got like so many like messages, comments like that.
Oh my
But it was
god.
pretty funny.
Giulio's hair is iconic, man. It's
Yeah.
iconic. It's awesome. I want to know more about working on the show. I want to know more about, you working with the cast. Because you're all at school in the show and classmates, you were going to spend a lot of time with a lot of these cast members. What is that like, getting on set, doing it? I know you are friends with some of them, but like, what's it like from kind of a work perspective, going in and working with everyone on Diaries?
Well, it's actually it's pretty good going in and working with the whole cast and crew, because we were actually pretty lucky. The cast, we clicked in almost immediately.
Yeah.
I remember one like the first time I met like it was the first day on set, and I had already met Andrea. He plays Pietro in DI4RI.
Yeah.
And I went into like I forgot to say locker room, but it's not a locker room. It's like the camper. Oh yeah, the camper of on
yeah.
And we had the same camper that day. And I remember going in
the trailer.
Yeah, there, exactly. In the trailer.
Yeah.
For the first time, I was scared. The first day, luckily I didn't have that many lines, so I was like, oh, all right. Well, first day I'll be a bit in the background, couple lines. I'll take it easy and see how it goes. And then I remember going there, seeing him. I mean, like, oh, what's he gonna do? Like, the first time we can interact, just me and him. And he says, oh, do you learn all the lines you have for today? He's like, you have a monologue. And I was like, what? I did not see that. And then he started laughing. And for 2 seconds, I was dying. I got so scared. I thought that I like missed the scene or something. But then luckily he was joking. And that like just broke the ice immediately.
It bonded you guys with humor and a lot of situations because, and it's going to be one of my last questions. I mean, it's going to be intimidating. I mean, at one point you're filming this show, but at one point, you and your families and your team are told that this is going to be available on Netflix in a lot of countries. So it's going to be one of these kind of like pressure, overwhelming situations, no matter how you're going to look at it, right? So it's good to have the bond with your cast where you could joke around and make things light, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Which is amazing. There's a lot of like fan accounts on social media, and people love diaries, and then there's a lot of like there's edits and memes. It's crazy, right? Everything.
I've seen those. Yeah.
I want to see. I'm putting this to a test right now. Someone got to make a Instagram account called Giulio's Hair.
And does all the transformation.
Yes, all about the hair. And it could be like Instagram post that the hair is speaking, like, will you ever see me again?
Oh, yeah.
Come on, that'd be really funny, right?
Yeah.
Giulio's Hair Diary. They should make it. I'm sure they could find the Instagram handle or something. So this is a challenge. After this interview, if someone does this is going to be pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
So
that would be insane.
Is it safe to say that you're still friends and see a lot of the cast of Diaries, right? Till this day?
Yeah. We are. We like. Yes. When we finish shooting, we still go out. Go to each other's birthdays and stuff.
Yep.
Like even if most of us live close to each other, but like some people live far away, like a plane ride away. But we still go visit each other.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
and
absolutely. And everyone has a lot kind of going on and everything, which is crazy too. It's hard to kind of. Is it kind of interesting though? You go from being with them all the time, and then you end filming, and then it's like not the same at all, right? It's like a whole different world.
The last day on set, we all started crying.
Yeah,
because we were like, we were gonna see each other again, but it's different, like on set and not on set.
And not
it's
constantly. Yeah, of course. Which is crazy. The the show is available worldwide on Netflix. Like, is that not crazy? It's crazy, right?
Yeah, it is. It's crazy for me to comprehend. I still can't comprehend that.
So many people got to get a chance to watch it all the time, and I'm sure you're getting a lot of like people from all over the world, from North America, from Brazil, from other places, countries in Europe. They're watching Diaries. It's like, what do you think about that whole global reception of the show?
Well, I think is really cool. Like, I'm still trying to like wrap my head around it, because it's that kind of thing that like comes all of a sudden, especially on social media.
Yeah,
we're like, like it came out, and then all of a sudden it started like exploding, and
it was
at the
quick,
beginning,
right? It was quick.
Yeah,
I'm sure you're talking
it's like
to your
in a couple
family.
months.
Yeah, it was so quick, right?
Mm-hmm. And it's really shocking, because when you're in the moment you don't understand, but what after you do, like at first you see these numbers, and then you start realizing that each number is a person, each number has a story to tell, each number has a life. That's really really cool.
I know it's so crazy, and I'm happy for you and the cast, because it's pretty crazy, and it's crazy too, right? Because the messages and the tags every day, right, about the characters and the theories and whether it's going to be back for season 2. I mean, it's so crazy. It's not stopping, right? Like, it's every day, basically, right?
Yeah.
No, but no, it's so great. And Liam, thank you so much for doing this interview. It was great chatting with you.
Thank you. Yeah, it was. It was really fun.
Yeah, so your Instagram account, well, first off, Diaries is available to stream on Netflix worldwide. Yeah. So there's a chance that people have watched it already if they're watching this interview, but if they haven't watched it, they should go watch it. Watch it. Yeah, go watch it.
It's dubbed in like so many languages. So.
No, but watch it. No, okay. Watch it in Italian with the subtitles.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Okay?
You're right.
You're gonna enjoy it more. Do you agree?
You're right. Yeah, I agree. You're right. You're right.
No dubs. Subtitles. Yeah, but that is cool too, right? That your voice is in like over 100 languages. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Like the other day, I was listening to myself in German, and I was like, "Oh, that's pretty weird."
That's pretty crazy. You know, it's just so crazy to see. And your Instagram account is what's the handle if people want to follow you? Is it just your name?
Oh, it's just my name, Liam Nicolosi.
Okay, and then they're gonna look out soon for the Diary Giulio's hair Instagram account.
Yeah, no, I like that idea. Someone has to do that.
They're probably gonna do it.
Yeah, if they do it, then that's gonna be pretty cool.
Awesome. Well, this has been Popternative, youtube.com/Popternative for previous episodes. You can of course catch Liam Nicolosi as Giulio in Diary Season 1, streaming now worldwide on Netflix. Until next time, this is Liam and PD Beats signing off.
Thank you for tuning in to Popternative. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Popternative on YouTube. Be sure to like Popternative on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.